the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. On the hill here today, Justin Steele.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. The pitch. Outside. And this one is off and running. The lefty fires. Not close with that one. Now 2-0. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
Outside,
just
ball.
off the outside edge. Ball one. Steele, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Just missed. One out, bases empty. The 2-1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. They got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's always a threat at the plate.
He's been flexing his power in the majors for a long time now. His first career home run was to right field right here inside Yankee Stadium in 2014. The right fielder that day for the Yankees, Ichiro Suzuki. Even he couldn't catch that one.
Fastball for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
2 down, nobody on. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. There's a strike.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
And the pitch. Ripped on a line. Base hit. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Here's Ramon Laureano, and Cleveland on top 1-0. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike one. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-2.
Tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Naylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lifted in the air out to left. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's Nico Horner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And the 0-1. This one in the air, right field. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. The pitch. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards left center. Kwan hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting third.
Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Ian Happ, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Out to short, Rocchio gets it to first. 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger. There's a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up,
0-1.
that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Runner at second, 2 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Straw chasing after it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And that is the third out of the inning. Cubs leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. Bo Naylor at the plate
The
now.
catcher, Bo Naylor.
As the lefty gets to work.
No,
Inside,
that's the
just
ball.
missed.
1-0.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Got a little anxious on that changeup right there and tells you he's ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. Hard hit left side. Madrigal on to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Brian Riccio. There's a strike. And that's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That's a ball.
Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Wouldn't
2-2.
chase that time. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom half of inning number 2. Dansby Swanson stands in. And the right-hander back to work. That one in there across the letters.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Righty to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Two now. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
So now here's the DH, Christopher Morel. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Righty delivers. Swing and a pop-up. Roquillo moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, Yan.
Now it's Yan Gomes.
Go.
Foul ball. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air, center field. Straw tracks it down for the out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, top half of the 3rd inning. So in now for Cleveland, Miles Straw. The pitch. That misses.
That's a ball.
1-0. There's a strike at the knees.
1-1.
The pitch. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That's in for a strike. Kwan, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. That misses, and the count 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here comes a pitch. And it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ball.
Off the mark there. Counts full, 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Gomes too late with the throw. Safe. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. First offering, and it just misses. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Back there. One run is in, and it's off the wall. In to score from first. It's 3-zip.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
One down. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Man at second. Up the middle. Swanson throws to first in time. Laureano comes up to hit.
The right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In there at the knees, and that is strike one. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 1-2, and a foul ball. He stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Bieber back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Third baseman,
Here's Nick Madrigal.
Madrigal.
That one lifted to left. Kwan settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's the ball low.
Next pitch is downstairs. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Naylor. That's out number 3. Cubs are down quietly. Still down 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bo Naylor. Steele back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And now the lefty. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter,
That's
the more
the ball.
likely it is that something good will happen for the
2
hitter.
balls, 2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. To third, Madrigal. Tosses to first. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Brennan.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Will Brennan. Grounded out his first time up.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name. Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Brennan, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And here it comes. Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Miles Straw, the next to hit, grounded out his first time.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitch out, but no action. And he deals. Flares it into the outfield. That gets down for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
Yeah.
And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. And that's
No, that's
outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Drew Smiley, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
That pitch started
1 and 2,
in and
count.
ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 and 2.
Inside, almost got him. In the air, left side. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Guardians strand a couple, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, digging in, Seiya
The
Suzuki.
right fielder.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to
That's
use that
inside
note in your
ball.
next Cubs broadcast, buddy. You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike
1 ball,
zone.
1 strike.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next pitch
Inside,
misses.
ball.
2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
There's a high chopper, and that one handled. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The left fielder, number 8,
Ian Happ up to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Laureano going back. Gone. He shoots one out to right. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1.
First pitch swinging, and he squared up the slider. He was ready for it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1. Bieber checks the runner.
No,
Bellinger dives back. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Bellinger grounds second on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So digging in, Christopher Morel. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's off
that's a ball.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
The Cubbies down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Bieber checks the runner. Back standing. He's in there safely.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two on, 1 out. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Teased the zone with that fastball, a little bit up, fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
And the right-hander deals. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. Late swing, fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Got him swinging. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo blast. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Andres Gimenez.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate.
Ball.
Try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
1-0.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Now 1-1. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Madrigal hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Ramirez
That's the ball.
in the box with 1 away as
One
he
ball,
takes
no
ball
strike. 1.
Foul ball there. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. One down, base is empty. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Another 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That one ripped left field. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. So he just clears the wall. It's 4-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That might be the toughest pitch to hit a home run on. Same side thrower as the hitter, inside part of the plate. That front door breaking ball, it'll make you flinch a lot of times. So to stay in there and get through it the way he did, an incredible piece of hitting.
One out, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. First pitch
that missed. That's
just
the ball.
misses. Kicks and fires. Line drive. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Now batting, the right fielder.
One gone,
Ramon
runner at first.
Laureano.
Ramon Laureano digs in now. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Naylor leads off first with one away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couple of singles back to back. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Justin Steele out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Drew Smiley.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
First and second, one out. Bo Naylor getting ready to hit. There's a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
2 on, 1 out. And that's down and away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Coming home. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
One away, runners at first and third. Stepping up for the Guardians, Will Brennan. 1 for 2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 8-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Ryan Rocchio will hit next. That one's in there. Strike one.
0-1.
The wide to kick the pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Going to count 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And there's a ball. The wind of the pitch. Swung on, belted. And it one-hops the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. One away with a runner at third. Swing and a ball popped up. Madrigal drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. Two away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
So two down now, and here is Stephen Kwan. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner at third, 2 away. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. In time to Bush. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Third baseman, number 1.
So man aboard, Nick Madrigal, the next Cub to hit. Fly to left his first time. In the air out towards right center. Laureano trying to get there. And he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2. Second baseman, Nico Horner.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. Right through there for a strike. And the pitch. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the top of the 6th. And now, Andres Jimenez. Jimenez, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The lefty fires. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And now the count is even. Just missed.
Ball.
And a good eye there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one finds the zone, and the count's full.
Count's full.
One down, base is empty. Now he breaks his bat. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And that one sliced foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Pitch in the dirt, and a full count now.
We got a full count.
2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Guardians 8 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
The pitch. That clips the corner. And the next pitch is way outside. Righty delivers. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Good eye in that spot. Got it by him for the K.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Happ in the box again, takes a strike. Towards first, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Man at first with 1 gone. And the batter now, Cody Bellinger. That one missing inside.
Bellinger's won a variety of awards in his career, hasn't he? I mean, he's been named Rookie of the Year, MVP, and Comeback Player of the Year now. Throwing a few Silver Slugger awards, and he has himself quite the trophy cabinet.
Swung on, belted. Deep center field. That's back on its way. Belly bomb. A gigantic blast. And they cut into the deficit. It's 8-3.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So up next, Dansby Swanson. Just
that
missed.
That's the ball.
Two runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 2. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. Top of the zone for a called strike. Two outs, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Chases that one upstairs.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
And a ball evens the count. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now 8-3. You're dialed into the show. Top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. The wind of the pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Going 2 now. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next 1 in the dirt. And another ball. Payoff pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And here is Bo Naylor. In there, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Laureano on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch just misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Man at first at the plate, Will Brennan. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Now snap throw to first.
No.
And he's back safely. Ground ball left side, could be two. They get one.
Go.
Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Guardians 8 and the Cubs 3. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. And the right-hander back to work. That's a little bit low. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And Gomes is retired. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bush in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Line drive caught.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Nick Madrigal. First pitch misses. Fought off foul. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Soft contact in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Number 43 gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for us.
Roquillo in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. They say it went.
2-2.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. That one the other way. Bush takes it to the bag. First out in the top of the 8th.
The center fielder, Miles Straw.
So in now for Cleveland, Miles Straw. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That
Ball
one misses, and it's 1-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Ball.
And downstairs. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Kwan stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now the lefty. And
2-2.
that one is in the dirt. And the count's even at 2. Next
Count is
offering
full.
misses down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Guardians fail to score, but they lead at 8-3. And we're back. And now here is Nico Hoerner.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
Bieber back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin up and loosening in the pen. Karinchak warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next
That's the
pitch is
ball.
outside.
1-2.
And
2-2.
that skips in the dirt. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. To second,
No,
but
he's
way
safe.
too late. Safe there.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Shane Bieber, and a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back. A new pitcher in the game, Nick Sandlin.
Number 52.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
So a man aboard. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. That's in there, and that's strike one. Hoerner leads off second with nobody out. Way out front for strike two.
0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one
That's the
almost
ball.
got him. At the belt and fires. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now it's going to be Ian Happ, the Happ Daddy. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game. It's 8-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, 1 away. Bellinger up to hit. That's off the mark,
outside.
and
Ball.
that is ball 1.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Here comes a pitch.
That missed. That's a ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your
2-0.
toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That one ripped. That's back. Out of here. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they inch closer. It's 8-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Scott Barlow.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Slider clips the zone. Already 3 runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one blasted the other way, down the line, and it's a foul ball. And the 0-2. Base knock, center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Christopher Morel.
Morel.
Hit in the air, center field. Straw has a beat on it. Makes the grab.
Now batting. The catcher. Go.
And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Thrown there. Safe.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher, because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-6. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez.
And he deals. Gets the outside corner with that one. Leiter, in his 4th year, he features a splitter, a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a 4-seamer. And 1-2. Right-handed reliever.
2-2.
Got it. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Ramirez at the plate now. That's ball 1. And the right-hander deals. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Action in the pen down there. Jose Cuas getting loose out there. Almonte also throwing. And a pitch. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
1-2.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty to the plate. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And another ball.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Josh Naylor. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Bounce to the left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
The right fielder, number 10. Ramon.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
No ball.
ton.
2 strikes.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Base hit and a run in to score.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And now it's going to be Bo Naylor. Just
Ball.
missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Naylor, the lead runner out at second. Laureano over at first with 1 away. Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4,
He's out.
3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 9-6. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase. He has a great slider with tons of
Now
movement.
pitching for Cleveland, number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
And now the first
Leading
baseman,
off
Michael
for the
Busch.
Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Busch.
And the pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Right-hander kick steals. Ripped, but it curls foul. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Bounced up the middle. Jimenez on the run. Throw to first. Cubbies with only 1 out left.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Horner
That's a ball.
in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. So
That's
2
a ball.
balls
That's
and no
inside.
strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Hahaa.
And there's a strike. Good heater at
2 balls, 1
98.
strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you
No,
ever
that
get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the
3-1.
bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Seiya Suzuki on deck for the Cubs. Two down, nobody on. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throw to first. Ball game.
On a high-scoring game, purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
9-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 9 runs, 16 hits, no errors, they left 8 runners on base. For the Cubs, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, they left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes.